Hello, people of the Internetiverse, and I am your bodacious host, Dan, as always, and welcome to this, my top 9 games of all time. Why top 9? Meh, I got lazy. So, just some quick rules before I start. I'm only going to mention one game per series, but if a series did take up a lot of, space in my childhood and, my video gaming love, then I might mention the whole series, or more than one, but they'll only take up one number, so you don't have to worry. I'm not going to have, Ho Ho Japan Dance Squad in there 9 times. You'll be okay. It's only going to be in there once. It's not going to be in there once.
So you're telling me that once again, there's going to be more than 9 games? You suck at this, Dan.
No. What I'm saying is... Oh, fuck off! Also, this is only my personal opinion, so if you don't agree, then I'm so sorry. Oh, God. Get over it. So, without further ado, let's get this thing started with number 9. Who am I pointing to? Jesus. Stranglehold. Now, this was the first game I got for my Xbox 360 when I got it, and man, was it amazing. It's your usual John Woo affair of, slow motion diving with pistols and, rolling on trolleys and running down stairwells. And it was just pretty awesome. Being able to do all these crazy gun stunts and slow motion diving over everything ever. I mean, what's not to love with that? Also, I think it was the sequel to a film, but I never saw it. So the story, had a few gaps that I was like, well, I don't care, I get to shoot more people in the dick. I need to stop shooting people in the dick. Number 8, Skull Monkeys. So, anybody know this one? Anybody? No? Anyone? Damn it! This was, to me, a absolutely hidden gem for the PS1, and it makes no sense. It's a claymation platformer with some of the weirdest comedy, based some directly at kids, where there's an entire scene of this clay guy just eating beans, and then afterwards he farts and his fart melts the enemy's face. Yep, that's just some... Oh, it's so good! I mean, with this game, what's not to love about the adventures of Clayman trying to save the Skull Monkeys from the extremely evil Claw Monkey? What do you mean you don't get it? Number 7, Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap.
Dan, is that even a real Zelda game? There are loads of Zelda games, and you choose a fake one.
It is not fake! Jesus! It's a Game Boy Advance classic, you swine. I mean, it's the first and only Legend of Zelda game I've ever completed. I mean, the characters, the bosses, the attacks, the items, the music, the style, the dog, the weird bird things, the kinstones, the explosions, the tits.
Okay, you can stop fanboying now. You've got another 6 games to go. Maybe. Might even be more than that, apparently.
I hate you. Number 6! I'm not even doing numbers on my hands anymore! The Pokemon series. What? Pokemon? Only number 6 on the list? I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. But I love Pokemon. I've been playing it since 2003, I think, when I got Sapphire for the first time. Probably even before that, when I was nicking people's versions of Pokemon Crystal, and my brother mugged his friend for Pokemon Yellow when we went on holiday. I love Pokemon, but I haven't really been invested in a Pokemon game for a while, and so, whereas the other games that follow on this list, I've got really, really invested in more recently and for a longer time. So I'm sorry, Pokemon, you are brilliant. God, you're so cool!
No, it isn't.
Shut up, heathen! Number 5, Super Smash Bros. Melee. Boy, have I played far too much of this game. I mean, it's a lot. Played a lot of this game. I've completed that on about 5 different consoles, and played it against everybody. And I am the best at this game. Seriously, fight me. I will end you. I won't. Please come and fight me so you can prove that I suck at this game and that I should be ashamed of myself. Number 4! The Dynasty Warriors series. Now, I know what you're thinking. Which one, Dan? There's like 9,000 of them. And I can't pick because they're similar. It's probably not a good start to saying I like them, is it really, when they're all the same game? But I love these. I love Dynasty Warriors. I love the hack and slash style. I love the whole thing. I've learned so much of that era of Chinese history from it. I've made a non-educational game educational. When was the last time you did that? Score 1, Dan. Why the hell is an educational thing a positive? Jesus. Number 3. Final Fantasy X or X, your call. Now this was possibly my first ever RPG, and I'm almost certain my first ever Final Fantasy, and I really got gripped by it. I really loved the story, even the goofy bits with the ha 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 and all of that. Just why? But I really loved it. I loved the story, I loved the combat style, I loved each and every character, and I got really gripped by it. And Tidus's issues, Tidus, however you want to say the main character's name, it's never mentioned in the game, bite me. His issues with his dad kind of spoke to me, and Kumari's issues with like his own people and his own kind, and all those around him didn't really accept him except the group he was in. It all really spoke to me, it all really hit pretty close to home, and I really liked it, and I got invested, but apparently not invested enough to ever complete it.
You suck at bad video games.
I know. Number 2. Oh, this is actually painful to put here, because I would love to put it at number 1, but I'd be lying to myself and to all of you. But Metal Gear Solid, the entire series, I can't pick just one. I've loved them all. They're so good. They are the greatest, and I say that with 110% honesty, the greatest stealth action series games of all time. And if you don't agree with that, I will midnight knife fight the shit out of you for this. I will give up my soul to prove this point. They are the greatest stealth action series games of all time. 1 to 5, loved them all. Completed 2, 3. I didn't have a PS3, so I haven't been able to complete 4. I do have one now, so at some point I am going to get on that shit. So I haven't completed 4 and 5. And again, I do have a copy of 1, but I keep getting put off by the graphics because I'm such an elitist. I'm not, I'm really lazy. Number 1! You know what it is. Don't pretend you don't know. You know what it is, I know what it is, everybody knows what it is. And if you don't, you should be watching my videos, you goddamn part-timers, because I will fucking find you. I won't, I guess. Far too lazy for that shit. Mega Man 03. Did a whole separate video on it. Why are you shocked? I loved this game. I loved playing it on the Game Boy Advance. It's Mega Man, but turned up to like 11 out of a possible 5. I mean, why wouldn't I love it? Okay? It's awesome. Get it. Play it. Now. Well, guys, that was my list of my top 9 favourite video games of all time.
That's actually well over 20. I was actually well over 20. And I'm not going to bother to count all the Pokemon games and Dynasty Warriors games individually.
Can't let me have anything, can you? No, fine. I'm leaving.
Oh. Well, see you around YouTube, I guess.